recommendations, Kaiser. And the best thing is that he just goes, so where do you want to go? And he's worried because he's got so many picky people. I'm like, I don't mind. Oh, thank you.
It's not that we're picky. He always just wants to go to the fanciest, schmanchiest place ever.
Well, he's a foodie. He's a foodie.
And it's like,
so
can we just go get a burger? Like,
I honestly, just with him, I just want to go like with, oh, yeah, you're looking after me, so I'm going to let you pick what you want.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've loved all the food places he has picked, but it's just like, I look at everybody else and it's just like, I'm sure everybody just wants to get a burger or something.
Yeah, I don't mind burgers myself. Preferably not of the ass variety.
Masako and Corinne, do you remember when we were at PF Cheng's and I was trying to savor my my Coke, my soda? And you guys are like, are you getting another drink, X? And I was like, no, I've not got that much money. I'm gonna save this. And you guys were like, dude, it's free refills. I'm like, what? You're like, yeah, dude. Dude, it's free refills. I went, oh, get lost. That's not real. That's not a thing. And then I went, dude, seriously, free refills. And I called the I called the waitress over, didn't I? And I was like, excuse me, love, clarify this for me. They're talking about free refills. Is that right? And they're like, yeah, we do free refills. And I was like, get in. Drunk my drink. Went, I'll have a free refill then, please, love.
See, that astonishes me that you guys don't have free refills over there.
We're doing it more now.
Yeah,
we're doing it more now, but it's not. Whereas it's standard in America, it's not as standard here. In fact, the only place you'll really find it is in Subway. Subways do free refills because obviously they have the machine serve. Where I work in Hounds Hill, the shopping centre, the Burger King there has free refills as well. So do Nando's. That's free refills. So they've started introducing it. It's started becoming a thing, but it's not like a standard practice sort of thing.
No, it's definitely in its infancy there.
I remember I watched this thing from Jack Whitehall when he went, he was in like a Scottish cafe and some American tourists came in and the American woman asked for like free refills and the Scottish man was like, no free refills. And the woman apparently was like, in America, we get 3 refills. And the guy went, in Scotland, we don't give a fuck. Oh my god.
That's
I need to get myself to a Scottish anime convention. There is one called Okinawa, which is the greatest name ever.
Okinawa.
Oh, hey, you got to go to Edinburgh. You got to go to Edinburgh for Okinawa. I love that name. It's great.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Oh, well, so Drago is getting us even more people. Like, this is a record here at Loading Crew. We actually have 6 people in the stream. I know. I'm pathetic.
Oh no!
Are you on Twitch?
Yeah, we're on Twitch.
Okay.
Who cares?
I know. No, it's just funny. And Drago is apparently dragging more people because he's a mod on a D&D channel, so this will be neat. Anyway, so we done shooting the shit, or we just what do you want to do? I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Pokemon Moon for an hour.
Oh god.
I'm out. See you guys.
Yeah. No.
But Ben, you moved everybody.
I did.
Well, X, are you done with your character? Are you all set?
Yeah, we actually did it ahead of time.
Ooh.
I know.
All right. Well, I don't remember where we last left off though.
All right.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of take my.
We
character
saved the
and
Sultan. Were we trying to save another one, or do we give up on that other guy?
I think we probably did.
I think he's still kind of on death's door, but I don't know. These people were kind of jerks.
Yeah, we kind of just go like, we almost like shrugged our shoulders and just go like,
Like, if anybody else was gung ho to go back there and save him, like Joey would have no objections, but he doesn't really give a shit.
I think the problem is we couldn't find a cure, and it was just getting too complicated.
Yeah, to be honest, the DM kind of dropped that storyline too, so
Yeah,
he's still there. I mean, if you want to expand on it, and you guys have been really helping me with my improv, so I'm okay with that.
No,
Yeah,
what
well-
happened is that Sultan just had a serious case of man flu. Like, he wasn't really...
Oh, thank you guys. I had what did he had I don't know, fantasy AIDS or something. He's better now.
No. Basically, one of the female attendants is just like, "Oh, it was just nothing but a bit of man flu there. Oh, those pathetic kings right there. They just complain about everything because they're brewing rich."
All
I've got to
right.
throw a Monty Python voice in there.
Got to, yeah.
Hey, we got Slow Mara in here. Neat.
I saw. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All right. So welcome everyone to the Loading Crew streams Pathfinder. This is actually the second arc of the Sands of Sala'Bhim story. I am here. I am your humble DM Stuart, and I'm just going to go in order. First, we have our legitimate businessman Joey. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
Yeah, look, I'm a legitimate business gnome. I do business, and if you give me the business, I will give you the business, but good, with my beautiful firearm here named Doris, after my dear sweet mother, who will murder you. I also do some healing. I am a cleric of Zion. He's a war priest, to be specific. He's a real good god. He helps me shoot at things good, and at people I don't like, and do healings at people I do.
Excellent, thank you. Next, we have Alaina on. She is known on Tumblr, and here you go. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Hello. I play Haniya. Haniya is basically a kind of drifter bounty hunter, very laid back character, and she just really wants to find a safe place to hang out and fish, but that requires money to live. So, kind of just going around and following these dorks because they're kind of cool.
All right. Go figure. Someone on Tumblr is looking for their safe space.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's poke fun at that.
Next is the reason I'm guessing half of these people are here. Masako.
Hi, I'm Masako, and I'm joined here with my Saiyan Paata, and
Hashtag Paw Patrol.
Hashtag Paw Patrol.
Yep.
Hashtag Paata Patrol. It's like, yeah, and Paata is basically a Saiyan, a wandering Saiyan, who accidentally squashed his fiancée and is now on a such a pilgrimage, and then bumped into these fine gentlemen, and ended the arc by finally getting his retribution in the style of getting a kick-ass Kaioken.
Kaioken?
No, it was just almost like mimicking the giant squid. Kaioken. Kaioken.
Yeah, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to note that since this is the second arc, we all just went on a big shopping spree and got big power-ups. I bought a wand that extends the range of my healing spells, so I can now heal from a distance. I am basically Ana from Overwatch.
Oh boy.
References.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the recent level up, I think we're all around level 7. And I recently adopted a proper beam attack that isn't a bit weedy, and with the Lat Kamehameha, and I have the Kaioken. So, yeah, if you don't get it right now, my attacks are based on potato names. If you didn't get it now. And thankfully, Paata's not become Paata Black.
It would not be Masako without puns.
Nobody likes a
Oh.
black potato.
Hey,
They like a sweet potato.
I have
Or
an
a sweet
African
potato.
Irishman friend.
I would like a sweet potato.
I like sweet potato fries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not entirely sure why regular potato fries still exist in a world that contains sweet potato fries.
Well, someone's got to buy them at McDonald's.
Holy crap, we got 10.
Ooh.
I may
Double
have
figures.
Stuart, you're so cute.
I'm sorry, I am not
We
popular.
got 10!
Oh no, Stuart! I don't want to blow your mind. You got 11.
Whoa.
Well, I may have posted it on my Tumblr too.
I like how Alex's small Tumblr crowd probably matched Masako's Paata Patrol coming in.
It is possible.
In fact, can I have a link to where's the link to stream? I'm gonna tweet myself.
Yeah. I tagged you on Facebook, so.
It's also on the Twitter. I just retweeted it.
I see.
All right, and next is Corinne. Go ahead.
I'm Thorn. I'm a dragon / sorcerer, and I'm the best sorcerer ever because I think I've done the most kills.
As of the last battle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first one where she had fireball, and oh boy, it was beautiful.
So yeah.
Oh no, that was great.
So yeah, I'm pretty awesome. I also like money, elven wine, and now I'm addicted to nerds. So yeah, that's my character.
Well,
You're fitting
we knew,
very well
you
here.
were addicted to nerds for a while. I do
mean,
another
nerds to
podcast with your
candy!
boyfriend.
Fine, nerds to candy! Jeez.
I knew you were a dick.
Just says nerds. It doesn't say like nerds candy treat. Well, I guess it says tiny, tangy, crunchy candy.
Be careful. You better not piss anyone off, Corinne, or otherwise it'll be the revenge of the nerds.
Those nerds were
Pardon.
horrible people. Like, if you ever watch that movie again, they are awful.
Oh yes, the one of them is basically a rapist,
Oh yeah.
and it is real disturbing how they play that.
Uh-huh.
It's like watching. Oh god. Okay, we got off on another tangent.
Okay,
Back
yeah.
to it.
So
Sorry.
We should probably
Corinne's,
start.
Corinne can fly now. She's Farah.
Yeah, I can fly. Not that really helps though, because the flying ability in this game is not really that great, is it?
Actually, it's top tier stuff. You can
Yeah.
You can solo the hardest boss in the game with fly, basically. Like fly and I think acid ball. You could just spam.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with my fireballs right now.
Well,
We're all real happy with those fireballs.
Yeah, those are some life-saving fireballs.
Yeah, no. The way I would really love it to do is that basically, if I was like doing a really huge punch, Thorn would just throw a fireball, and it'd be and onto my fist, and it would be a fist burning punch.
He's the burning a punch.
I think if we were to use the Overwatch analogy, I'd probably Paata's like almost built like Genji now, because he's just like really is fast as balls and just like can dart around the room.
Flaming potato punch.
Oh my god, we have 14. I'm sorry, I'm just tickled to death. Oh, we dropped down to 9.
Horrible, honey.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh well.
Well, that's everybody,
I
right?
tweeted,
That's
I
like
tweeted
start
my
the game.
tweets. I tweeted
Yeah,
my
maybe-
No,
tweets,
no,
hopefully
hold on, my phone.
represent.
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh my god.
How do I get rid of the fucking stupid face things now?
About that. Can people hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, and then the last person in that we haven't technically introduced is X the Dark One, who has switched characters.
Hello. I was playing Kane, and he is now left to join to lead the assassins. Who am I playing next, though? Ooh.
Oh.
It's been like
It's a
3 months
mystery.
since we played.
I know, it's been so long.
Maybe it's another.
It has been a while. Here's
Fun fact, here's a spoiler, he's going to be another arsehole.
wow, like
Oh,
man,
I-
your character.
I
does
played
look
to my
diversity.
strengths.
And just
did
as
not
useful.
see that one coming. Gosh.
Oi, fuck you. Kane was fucking really useful.
I seem
outside
to
the
remember having to carry you all the way to a boat.
Literally.
Yeah, no, okay, in combat I was shit, but I do recall whenever we weren't doing anything non-combat related, you guys were like, Kane, can you go and just do a perception check on this boat, please? Because you're really good.
Hey, you know what else? You know what else Kane never did? Hide in a chest and get killed.
Hey, he did deserve that asshole.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, no, he did.
Dear Lord.
Wait,
Yes,
who hid in
we-
your chest and got killed again?
Alex.
Oh, of course he did.
Different
Yeah.
Alex. Different Alex.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
Corinne's Alex.
Corinne's.
Who's Alex?
Remember we were all like fighting and he's just like, I'm gonna fucking hide in this box. I'm smart. And then he just stayed in the
Hey.
box.
No,
Yeah,
he
when-
got.
None of us walked back for him because
No,
we were
but
like,
no-
screw that.
By the time he got out of the box, then like loads of undead golems were just like burrowing down. He was just going he just went, "Curse you!"
Serves him right for breaking my back.
we heard his dying breaths, and it was just like,
Oh, God, that's
we're
right,
still gonna
yeah.
run it.
In my
Wait,
next
and who-
life, I'm gonna
Who was
be
the
a
one
goblin.
that healed Thorn, Corinne? Was it Kane? Was it Kane who used his stealth skills to help get that scroll? think that
I don't
was
know. I was so fucking pissed off. I don't remember that day.
The useless Kane.
We're taking. Oh gosh. So, after those events, I should probably We'll try to break down. This was a long campaign. This was over the course of a year or so, wasn't it? How long have we been playing this?
Half a year.
Yeah. Yeah, since like early 2016, so not quite a year, I don't think.
I think
I
close to
joined
9
like
months.
midway, didn't I?
Ooh, we could have made a person in this much time.
Ben, you beat me to it. Yeah. So in the time it takes to make a baby,
I did make a person this time.
This is true.
Oh, that's such a sad comic.
Corinne's not paying attention. So in that time,
I'm waiting for the story to start.
Okay.
Tell us what happened.
All right. So these guys met up through various circumstances in a city called the Forbidden Jewel down south. Within that time, they were being hunted by some strange cult, and rather than following up on all these leads, they decided to skip. They decided to skip town entirely and head north.
Sounds
Sounds about right.
That sounds like something I'd do.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And eventually they landed in the port city of Jeddah, which was under the tyrannical rule of the Iron Squid at the time. The Iron Squid had in its services a sizable army of Warforged and some mysterious fighters that could fight just like Paata could. And Paata did not take kindly to this because Saiyans jealously guarded their fighting techniques.
What Warforged, it bears mentioning, are basically magic robots. They're golems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you. Did people, stop talking in chat? Because I'm seeing nothing now. I'm just curious.
Yeah, they've been quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Let's see. So they got the Warforge, and they discovered that this Iron Squid was actually a mind flayer from another world entirely. And for some reason, he had this fascination with Paata and Thorn that never really got fully revealed. This mind flayer had a whole cast of different people serving under him, and eventually the party did overpower him in the city of Bhutan in a cave after they set a very clever trap. And shortly after the battle with the Iron Squid, they were approached by another mind flayer, a giant Utherid, which is essentially like a mind flayer noble. This normal mind flayers are like 6.5 feet tall. They look like essentially thin, gangly, purple humans with octopuses or squids for face. A single octopus, not like octopi. Like there's only one. Although that would be a really neat creature, like the Chimera, like a Chimera mind flayer. After was being taken down, a greater mind flayer appeared, which towered over this one, and claimed that the Iron Squid was a rebel among his crew, and that he's been tracking them down for a while. He thanked the party for their service. He paid them all the gold that they should have earned were they not being framed for all these crimes caused by the Iron Squid. He has since then been somewhat their benefactor, and that pretty much ended the story at that point. They reinstated a sultan that was overthrown by the Squid. They have since joined the upper echelons of Jeddah's nobility. You guys are now treated as heroes. And you've been living comfortably in Jeddah over the past couple months. Those who have wanted harams have gotten them. I don't know if that's a thing that you guys want. You can describe how you've been living for the past couple months. I would just tell you what's been happening in the city. Since then, because Warforged came from the gnomish lands, there has been a big distrust of gnomes. gnomes, aside from the legitimate businessman in the party, of course. In fact, Joey has been revered so much that the city commissioned a ship just for him.
Joey likes boats.
And the ship was
The
named
HMS Joey.
in his honor, and he can go ahead and name that now if he so wishes.
Would it be confusing if I also named it Doris, since that's also the name of my gun? The SS
HMS
Doris?
Doris.
Who's going to question you?
That's a good point. Yeah, Doris it is.
And if you want, your mother can have a home within the city as well. She would be treated well and be living comfortably.
Get her a bungalow.
Give her a bungalow.
I don't think she'd be keen to leave Gnome Land. Even with all, like, that's where she is. She's an older lady, but you know, she expresses her gratitude to the good people of Jeddah.
All right. Let's see. Since then, there has been an expelling of most gnomish businesses and of Warforged. Some of them seem to have gained independent will and have been rebutting and trying to gain like citizenship and stuff, but we all know in ancient times that did not end up well. So there is that little kerfuffle happening there. Otherwise, it's just been a strangely calm couple of months as far as Sala'Bhim goes, considering the normal political landscape is incredibly hostile. So, as of right now, as far as you guys know, your next mission, if you choose to accept it, is being given to you by the Prophet. What he wants you to do is to head south into the lands of Horren and track down the remains of the Iron Squid's personnel. His scientist named a Tuffle named Shiitake has escaped.
Ooh.
Ooh, I remember that guy.
Yes. To those who did not know, Joey actually killed that guy and then proceeded to eat him.
I mean, I'm not a barbarian. I dried him, salted him, cut him into strips, and turned him into jerky. Then I ate him.
He was delicious.
Yes, he is a mushroom man. What was?
Okey-dokey then.
But apparently he's alive again thanks to cloning.
Yep.
Yep.
So, that is that as far as everyone knows. If it is about the day of setting out, you can have a couple days to prepare however you want. Otherwise, you know that the Prophet will appear before you shortly, give you some equipment for your quest ahead, and then set you guys on your way.
Hey.
So if there's anything you want to do beforehand, whatever you want.
Well, I don't think there really was anything really. I think we managed to wrap things up quite well in the last session.
We use up all our money.
I still had 1,000 gold left.
I think I'm down to less than 60. I pretty much spent everything on a dope headband and that wand of Anna-ing. Oh, and some boots of speed, so I don't have to be that last guy in the retreat every time. Wait up, you guys! Wait up!
Yeah,
You were no worse than fucking Kane.
Oh yeah, no one could be worse than Kane.
Kane was fucking awful when it came to movement.
No,
Short legs.
I bought a belt of physical perfection and an amulet of the mighty fist. So it's +2 to all attacks. And then the belt was at 2 strength, dex, and con.
What the fuck did I even buy? I don't even remember.
I do still have these laser rifles that I looted. I would have had time by now to mess around with them and see what I can make of them, huh?
Oh yes. In fact, you along with the Prophet have raided the Iron Squid's laboratory.
Ooh.
And it was mostly trashed. By the time you guys got there, Shiitake apparently works very quickly. He managed to remove his cloning facilities and somehow get them out of the city. And he took a magnet to most of the computers, so almost all the information there is worthless, but there are materials that you can use.
Ooh, like what?
It depends. I've got come up with something clever. I'll tell you if there's something around. There were science facilities. There were actually both of you guys do either some kind of perception, gather information, or knowledge science check, and I'll tell you what kind of information you can gather from what they were doing here.
1 second, let me grab my dice.
Sure.
I don't think I actually bought anything.
No, you did. You got like a cloak of flying and a maximized metamagic rod.
All I remember was I got the rod. I don't remember the cloak because I was really set on a jetpack, but then you told me I could fly.
Right, okay.
That was the last thing I remembered.
Well, I think the rod actually drained you of most of your magic.
I was like, whoa, I can get a jetpack? And you were just like, yeah, but you could do other things. And like, I don't want a jetpack. And then... Okay, so what's the cloak called? Let me write that down.
I don't remember. I just remember the rod, and that might have actually drained you of most of your money.
Yeah, I only see the rod here, so I'll just say I spent it all on the rod, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Alex, did you actually buy anything, or did we never get to that?
I really haven't. Yeah, I haven't really picked anything out, but I don't know what. Give me a little bit give me a loot. I know you've got loot books lying around the house. I'd rather flip through a physical book than flip through anything online, to be honest.
Yeah, you can sort that out later. I mean, I've got.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need anything right now.
Nah, your damage output is pretty impressive already.
All right, I've got a knowledge space of 11, and I rolled a grade 2, so that's 13.
Okay. Paata can also roll in order to either help you or you can assist him.
Well, I can go and assist because I got an int roll of 4, so yeah. Okay, let's roll a 20. Okay, that's a 14. Plus 14 plus 4, 18.
Yeah, okay. You managed to determine, because there's a whole bunch of, bile and intestines and just weird goop on the floor. And that's been left over there very recently. You guys also discovered a very large phylactery in the ceiling.
A what?
A phylactery. Knowledge of Arcana, Thorn.
Oh.
Isn't a phylactery like a Horcrux?
Essentially, yeah. They're a little bit different in my setting because they're actually used in, and I'll tell you what they're used in if Corinne rolls well.
Stop saying words I don't know.
Roll Knowledge Arcana.
Let's see. Go to the dice. It's a D20 plus my mod, right?
Over on the right-hand side, there should be a whole bunch of plus skills.
Got some at 10.
Man, you guys are rolling poor tonight.
That is not a good start.
Now, just get the bad rolls out of the way.
Did I roll? Oh, I didn't even do my. That's not my roll though.
Okay.
Because I didn't add my modifier.
Okay, go ahead and add it then. Oh, much better. Okay, Corinne, you know that a phylactery is an item for a type of sorcerer called a soul artist. And a soul artist, when they kill a person, they can immediately extract the soul of the victim that they've killed and use it as fuel for spells.
Huh.
So putting 2 and 2 together, you've determined that they were cloning life forms and then flipping the kill switch and absorbing the souls of the life forms that they would clone.
Oh my god. Honey.
So essentially, this guy was farming aborted fetuses.
What?
Whoa.
Jesus, I leave for 2 minutes and I come back for aborted fetuses. For God's sake.
Well, he's actually a pretty dark storyteller sometimes. Especially anything to do with soul. Anything
I
with
was here.
swords.
You were talking about home for Joey's mum, getting her a nice little bungalow. I come back, aborted fetuses. What the fuck do you people become when I'm not here?
Well, at least we're never as bad as you are.
This is true. I act shocked, but it's totally true. I'm the worst of the bunch.
So yeah, the Iron Squid is confused by this because he just mentions that that's probably not the most efficient way to farm for souls, because cloning.
Oh my god! Make it worse, honey. Make it worse.
But that is what you've discussed. Otherwise, if you'd like to try anything with business facilities, there's a few pieces of working tech left, but you would have to think of something extremely clever to do it. There's nothing completely obvious that's here aside from what you've already gathered from our last adventures.
So what is our mission now?
He wants you to go south into a country called Horren, and Horren is like this abandoned desert wasteland, and he wants you to find Shiitake because as far as he knows, that's where Shiitake retreated, and he has neither the manpower nor the resources at the moment to go hunt him himself because he's busy doing other projects. He is willing to pay you gold, though, since he somewhat trusts you guys, and you are very efficient at killing people who belong to the Iron Squid.
Well, I do like money, so I accept.
I like money too, actually.
He paid us really good last time, so yeah.
And I like punching people.
And that's all you need.
You do you, Paata. You do you.
Does anybody need anything before we venture off?
Yeah, I already did my shopping.
I'm pretty...
Do we have, like, potions and food?
Let's see. I bought a bunch of food at one point. I'm not sure how much I have left. I have 29 days worth of field rations.
Okay.
For one person, so unless somebody else has field rations, that would be divided between us.
Okay, Stuart, how much would field rations be?
Let me triple check. It's not that much. In fact, it's like a gold piece for like a week or something. Let me triple check. Pathfinder, 'cause I'm not entirely sure. Adventuring
It's
gear.
all buy food.
Okay.
Actually, Alex's character should buy food because she's got the most money.
I mean, like, I can just go fishing for food and, like... Are we still in a port town, actually? Or... I can't remember.
Yeah, I think we're still in Jeddah, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yep, you're still in Jeddah. You haven't even left. You're still within the lap of luxury.
That doesn't mean she would stop fishing. She likes to fish.
That's true. I mean,
Oh, well, in that case...
fishing for a hobby and fishing for survival are two different things.
Well, in that case, I suggest that we are taken to Horren in a palatial cart, four slaves to a box, so they carry us to Horren.
You can arrange that actually, so they would do it.
Oh my god.
In fact, they would probably send like a gaggle of concubines with you too, just for good measure.
Oh.
You don't need it.
Well, then it would definitely would be Horren.
Oh my god.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Joey wants his palanquin borne only by union laborers. He's a big believer in collective bargaining.
But yeah, Stuart, how much would be field rations for 5 people for 6 weeks?
All right. According to this, 2 gold piece will give you a week's worth of trail rations per person. So
Okay.
if that is 5 people, technically your party at the moment only consists of 4 because.
Oh yeah, well,
Kate...
don't forget I'm a Saiyan, so I eat another person's portion.
True. I actually did make that a thing. In fact, you eat 3 people's portions.
Okay, well
Oh,
then it might as well be
jeez.
for 6.
Oh man, that guy in Force Awakens would just not be giving you nearly enough.
Welcome to GameStop.
4 portions.
Let's see. So let me get out the mightiest of calculators. 2 gold times 7 people times, would you say 5-6 weeks?
6 weeks. So that'd be probably 70 gold.
I hit minus. You know what? Let's go with 70 gold.
Okay. Well, then I would like to buy the field rations for everybody for 6 weeks.
You're so sweet.
Right on.
Well, I don't want Thorn complaining, saying I'm gutting rations. God damn it. Okay, for 6 weeks, 6 people. Okay, so we got rations for everybody. And don't worry, I won't be dipping into anyone else's portion.
Are you sure you do have the gaggle of concubines?
No, I'm not going to take the gaggle of concubines with me.
Okay.
How much rations do a gaggle of concubines eat?
That's why I'm not taking them.
It's economic. Well, if you are being palanquined by 4 slaves, slaves only last so long without food.
Yeah, so
see, that's why I'm going with union laborers who get fair pay and benefits.
It's less hassle down the line.
It's less hassle. Okay, so no slaves because they have given you some, and you can do what you want with them.
Joey frees all his slaves.
Fair enough.
You
Uh,
got to give kickbacks to those as needed. You got to grease the wheels in the world of business. I know this.
yeah, Haniya would probably keep hers, but treat them really, really well. What?
Here in Sala'Bhim, we believe in trickle-down economics.
Yeah, well, don't piss on my leg and tell me it's trickle-down economics, okay?
So politics is funny.
Yeah, it's great. No, and nobody's tired of it at all. Everybody is still gung-ho to really get into it.
Jesus.
Okay.
I feel actually last joke on politics. When we were doing Pokemon, the last campaign we did before the election, I made a wall joke, and I know it's gonna when I finally put it up on YouTube, it's gonna look horrible. So anyway, so you guys gotten your. I'm guessing you're not going with the Palanquin.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm just going to stick with field rations. That means we've all got food for 6 weeks.
Fair enough.
I mean, is Horror a coastal city? Because I do have this dope boat now.
I can actually show you the map. There would be a little one that they would give you. There you go. Like I said, Horren is practically a wasteland. It is a mostly abandoned country. There is only one popular pueblo occupied by mostly tan orcs who have been hostile to sand elves as of late.
Okay, and Haniya is the only one in our party who is a sand elf, right?
Correct.
Or is she human? Okay.
I said elf.
Well,
That's right.
You're all human in this campaign.
Right.
Yeah. In fact, I think the only human, like, as fantasy knows it, is Corinne, right?
She's a dragon lady.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she's a dragon chick.
Well, dragon-blooded, mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Ovaki.
Fus Roda.
It'll be just like, oh no, fish for dough, whatever. Whatever.
Magic.
I don't read it. Right? There's a magic missile.
And
All right. Well,
All
so
right.
you've got everything together. You have uncovered your... well, actually, you would have done it a couple days ago in order to give it the charge, but your magic flying technology boat that you looted from the Iron Squid some time ago.
Yep.
You still do have that. You mount up on it, and surprisingly, very few people in town really turn an eye as you start driving it through. They just assume it's another magic doohickey the people, the heroes of Jeddah have. So.
Joey's been taking this thing on joy rides like nightly, so the folks are probably used to seeing it zipping around.
You're like initial D'ing all over the place, where deja vu, just drifting everywhere.
I gave him the initial D, I gave him the subsequent D, I gave him all the D.
And I come back to all the D.
Sounds about right. All right, so you guys start heading south. The Sultan gives you his farewell, along with a small celebratory goodbye party from the parade from the town, and you're off.
Yay.
Let's go ahead, and let's hope this isn't too strong.
I got an extra bottle of wine from the party.
Okay.
Pretty sure that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Don't you have like this really expensive elven wine from earlier?
I sure do. Glug glug.
It's aged very nicely.
All right. As you head south, it takes you a couple days upon your journey, and as of right now, there doesn't seem to be much event occurring. In fact, everything's going quite your way. You stop some people along the road. Some people give you gifts because they heard that you guys were going on another noble quest. And finally, you reach the city of Bhutan again. And if you do not remember, Bhutan was that city you were staying in for a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wasn't this where the guy with the crazy cursey sickness was? The Sultan?
Yes.
Yes, I do remember this place.
Okay. And as you approach the city, you are stopped by a guard who calls you by your names. He goes, "Halt, Rusty Barnacles."
By the way, for those just tuning in, since we started off fighting the Iron Squid, we decided our team name is the Rusty Barnacles.
Yes, thank you.
Because, what else would fight an Iron Squid better?
All right. A guard stops you and approaches you with a note and says, "I have word from the War Mage Academy that you are needed for a little while. It's nothing super urgent, but they would like you to stop by before you leave town."
I'm good to check it out.
It's fine. We
Alright.
just got here.
That's my vote.
Hey everybody, GM Stuart here. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you want to come meet me and Haniya live in person, we'll be at Lexington Comic and Toy Convention next weekend, March 10th through the 12th. Catch you guys later.